In this video, I want to explain to you how you learn turnarounds and the fundamental mistakes that you make by concentrating on them. Now, for those of you who don't know what a turnaround is, some places of interest in London can only be left by travelling in one direction. So you may have to travel east. Madame Tussauds would be an example of this. It's on a dual carriageway, so you must travel east first of all. So if you want to travel westbound, you're going to need to find a set of roads that would enable you to turn left, left, left and right, or right, right, right and left to come back in the opposite direction. That's a turnaround. Now, to work out a turnaround, many of you may do that when you're actually pointing the point. So you're pointing Madame Tussauds, and at the same time you're thinking to yourself, what might be asked? What might be asked with this specific question? If they ask me to go that direction, I need to know something else. If they ask me to go north, I need to know what the first left is. If they ask me to go south, I need to know what the first right is. And by doing that, you increase the volume of information you need to take in with every single point that you visit. And that volume of information, it's not a benefit, it's detrimental to the way that you're going to learn. Because first of all, you've only just begun to understand that Madame Tussauds is in Marylebone Road. Now, this is a big place of interest in a big road. So we're using a very, very easy example, but the examples can go down to the smallest scale on the smallest road. Your job is to be able to name the road that that point is in. And beyond that, not much else, because how do you know if anything that you're taking in, if any information you're taking on board that day is of any use to you at all? And you just don't. Yet when you practice point to point, every single day you practice point to point, the questions on the sheet are actual reality. They are actual questions being asked day to day. So if the question is traveling westbound, you are now aware that you may need to calculate a westbound journey. And you now know why you're doing it. You know specifically that the question's been asked, and you know you should seek out the answer. So to do that, to seek out that answer, you now look at the map. You now look on Google Earth or Google Street or Apple Maps. You ask a friend, and you maybe even go back to the destination and have a little look around to see what is working and what isn't working. That investigative part of what you're doing is an intrinsic part of how you will remember and how you will learn the information you need. Thank you for supporting our channel. Thank you for supporting Whizzan. Please like, subscribe, comment and hit the notification bell for any future videos.